Hey friends, welcome back to Mama Kayla's YouTube. I'm Kayla. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're all having a great Christmas Eve. Today I have on my butterfly shirt that's part butterfly and the other side is daisies. And let me just tell you, this shirt is so soft and comfortable. It is just, it's like a hug. I love this shirt. See, when I was in the hospital, I had my IV, and they had that huge tape around it. And then when she pulled it off, oh, y'all, it brought tears to my eyes because it pulled skin. Ooh, it hurt so bad. I'm just here hanging out with you guys and keep you company. You keep me company, and we just hang out together, okay, friends? Big Daddy and I did go to Walmart this morning. We did both. We went in the store and picked up a few things. Oh, I had started recording and then my son Elijah called real quick. I saw his name pop up. And so I hit that real fast. And I don't even remember what I was saying before. But anyway, Big Daddy and I did go to Walmart this morning. We did both. We did a Walmart pickup on a few things, and then we also we went inside the store to pick a few items like that I wanted to pick myself, like my avocados and, you know, my milk, because I want the expiration date to be further out and stuff like that. So there's a few things we did have to go in to get. And when I do a Walmart order, I always throw some extra things on there, and I'm just going to share that. Like I said, I don't have anything of importance to talk about today, but I wanted to hang out with you guys and just chat and show you something I picked up at Walmart, or I threw on my Walmart order, or I might have picked up there. Anyway, they have got Valentine's stuff out today. They were busy stocking those shelves with Valentine's stuff. And so here is the straw toppers, and they had all kinds. They had some cherries, strawberries, cassette tapes, the old 80s cassette tapes, and I don't remember what all was on that packet. Oh, a phone, and then something else that I don't know if I knew what it was. Some of the things I was like, what is that? Anyway, they had lots of different ones. So I picked up these strawberries. Not strawberries, the cookie ones. I picked those up. I'm going to keep one for myself and give Chastity one, give Evie and Jana one, and then I'll have 2 more left over for friends as I see someone and I think they need one. So anyway, these are those that you put on you put this on your straw, and then that's the topper thing that you can close your straw so your kitty cats doesn't lick your straw. So anyway, yes, they do have Valentine's stuff out, and I just happened to see these hanging on an end cap. I wasn't looking for them, but they were there, and they were like $5. So I was like, yeah, I'll get those and share with everybody, all the girls that I'm going to see today and tomorrow. So anyway, and then I picked up something fun. I picked up some yellow duct tape to use in art journaling on one of my art journals. But then also, let me see if I can find it. And Big Daddy went and found me another one. Well, he found me 2 more, and he brought them and said, do you want these? So let me just show you. Oh, that's over a little more than I was thinking it was, but he come back and he showed me this bee one, and these were like $3, maybe like $3.08 or something like that. This one has bumblebees on it, or whatever you want to call them, honeybees, bumblebees, whatever. They're bees. We don't get picky. And so I was thinking I was going to put that on the outside of this one, but maybe not, because, well, I might start it right here and wrap it around. Yeah. Anyway, and then he found me another one that I was like, I went ahead and got it, even though I'm not ready to use it at the very, very moment. But it has sunflowers on it. Look at that. How cool is that? So yeah, and I think that was like $3 too. I'm not sure because I didn't go with him to get those. He went to another aisle and then brought these back to me and said, do you want these? So, yeah, sunflowers. How cool. I love it. Yeah. So, anyway, I did get those to use on my bindings of art journals and just, you know, random places inside the books or whatever. So I got some duct tape. Who else would be excited for getting duct tape? And let's see, what else did I get? And so after he showed me those, I just looked and the stickers was right there close by me. So I just got a pack of sunflower stickers and a pack of bee stickers, even though they don't exactly match those, but I just picked them up because when I turned around, he handed me those. And then I found those, like, immediately. That's what I saw next. And I was like, okay, that's what I'm getting. So these are, I think these were like 94 cents a piece, if I remember correctly. They weren't much, but yeah, there's some bees and some sunflowers, and they could be used together or separately. But anyway, yeah. So when I'm getting my Walmart order online, I usually look around and add a few things in. And so I had saw this at Michael's, something similar. I wanted some shimmy paper, glitter paper, but I didn't want to buy on the scrapbook aisle. I didn't want to buy each sheet individual because I think they were like about $2.99 a sheet, and I'm way more frugal than that. And so I didn't want to. I hate I tore that, but I did. I could probably tape it back just so it don't look all bad. I had, I didn't want to buy them at $2.99 a sheet at Michael's, and so I looked on Walmart and they had this pad. I think they had, I want to say 2 different colorways of this glitter paper. And so I was just like, yeah, I picked one. I wanted one that had gold and silver and some other fun colors. And so, does anybody know what I'm planning on doing with that? Well, I will tell you. Hang on a second. I gotta get a piece of tape. I had to pull that first little piece off because it had the starting point on it. I'm just going to tape this on here so that it doesn't look so bad. Not that it really matters, but it might bother me. Alright, I'm going to put a piece on the other side. Anyway, I'm going to cut these to make crowns and such. I do have a plan. I have just some things running around in my head that I'm trying to make happen. Alright, I didn't get that on there perfect, but it's good enough for today. And I do want to look and see what pretty colors is in here, though. Now, I don't want to tear this. Okay, that end is the... Okay, I got it. Oh, so we got some gold. I wonder how many sheets per one. There's a black glittery. Ooh, look at that pink. And blue glittery. Yes, this is exactly what I was wanting. But I didn't want to pay $2.99 a piece. So I think this was like $5.97. Orange, red. And see, I can go on the back of this with my stencils and draw out the shape and then cut it out and then flip it over, and I've got that beautiful color. So, like I said, I think they had other pads with different colors. Maybe. I'm not really sure. It's been a while. I've had that in my cart for a while, but it's a 10. and it's 11 by 14. And if I arrange things around the edges, I can probably get a lot on there. What is that? Oh, a punch out thing, so it could have hung up. I don't know. Alright, let's see what else I got. Did I get anything else over here? And this, oh yeah, I had to get some more mechanical pencils. I had used up my lead. And so these were like $2.97. So I put those on my, in my cart. It's 6 of them. And they come with erasers and more lead. And I'm going to keep up with that lead this time. I'm sure the others had came with it too. Oh, and a ruler. I needed a ruler really bad. And when Elijah was here at Thanksgiving, he did use a clear ruler. I don't know where he found it at, and I don't know where he put it. So I'm going to ask him why he's here for Christmas. Where did he put that ruler? And where did he find it at to begin with? I don't know. But anyway, that's a couple of things that I just picked up for myself on my Walmart grocery list. And then me and Big Daddy had some things, you know, on our grocery list, and then we just went in and picked up some things too. We were getting things for Christmas breakfast. He fixes breakfast for the kiddos. That's always been our tradition. Is we don't have Christmas dinner. We have Christmas brunch, lunch, something like that. And it's breakfast. And then snack foods the rest of the day, like finger foods and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. And anybody who wants to hang out can hang out as long as they want. But my son Elijah just called and said, hey, do you mind if we put our air mattress in your living room floor? I'm like, of course not. He's like, well, do you have room? I said, we'll make room. We will figure it out. So they're going to stay here. And I'm just so happy about that. I really, really am. I love it when they stay here. The time before, they stayed with her grandparents. And the time before that, Thanksgiving, they stayed in a hotel for 2 nights, and then they stayed with her grandparents for a couple of nights the last time, so they'll stay with us this time. Anyway, I'm drinking my chocolate milk. I am supposed to drink 3 glasses of chocolate milk a day per my dietitian, but I never get that much in. I really don't. I usually get 1, sometimes 2 if I feel like drinking a glass of milk before I go to bed at night. But I never, hardly ever get in 3. If I do, I'm kind of sick feeling from just too much. But anyway, my dietitian has ordered that. And I try to do it, but I don't always get it done. Because it's just a lot. It really is. I guess we could look through my art journal. I don't have anything in it. I'm just preparing the book. So I want to start junk journaling, art journaling, and things like that. This is going to be my junk journal book. And you might say, why? Somebody did ask me why. It's just a creative process. It's just being creative. This is going to be my junk journal. It's just going to have all kinds of junk in here and just different things. I haven't started putting anything in here yet. I was just kind of prepping the book. This was actually my last year's planner that I wrote all in. And so I painted over the pages to cover up writings and stuff like that. And I just slapped some paint. Some of this is watercolor. Oh, no, this is acrylic. This is acrylic paint in this book. I just slapped acrylic paint on pages. No random reasoning. No, I don't know what's going to go on this page. I have no idea. I'm just painting pages to cover up writings. And then I'm going to use this as my junk journal. And so that will be fun. It will be fun. And what is a junk journal? You just save little bits and bobs of paper and stickers, or just, you know, packaging that might be interesting or something. You might just cut it. I'm gonna get something to show you. Okay, so I've been saving just some little pieces like I was talking about here in this box, my Hey Dudes box. And so now this washi tape I'm going to be using in my winter art journal. I hope I can pull that off. I'm not really sure. I shouldn't even say that just yet. These are things from Hobby Lobby. And I might, you know, just cut out that little girl and put her in a junk journal and different things. Whatever I see that's cute, I'll just cut it out and put it in a junk journal. Sometimes I just save tags. This little piece right here is interesting. So, and then, you know, I know people's going to see this as saving junk. And it is. But it's something to do. It's something to do. I have to have something to do. And this little paper, like something came in this, and that's what was the background of it. I'm not quite sure. Oh, something from the Yarn Squad. And so I just saved that to, I can tear it and use it. Okay, here's some little cards that might have came with little dolls, or cards that when people send me their business card, whether it's something they just sent me or something that I ordered, you know, I just save those little things. There's some stickers. Here's some rainbow stickers here. This came off of a rubber duck that I purchased, I'm sure. So it's just things like this. And then I have these sheets that someone had sent me, and I love this notepad. And I have those over here, but I stuck one in here so I would remember that I have these and can use them. So sometimes I have, like, you know, a gift card. I did use it, and so I just have it. I'll just stick it in a junk journal so I can remember. And here's a tag that came off of a stuffy. And let's see. And this is what Jackie had sent me when she sent me the Christmas tree, which I have in there. I can't wait for everybody to see that for Christmas tomorrow. But anyway, so I have the card she had sent me. Just different things in here. All kinds of cards and paper clips and tags and things like that. Really. Here's a card from the Woobles. Here's some llama, a llama card. So sometimes I might stick cards that you guys send me in there too. And just cutting things off of different things, you know. I don't want to put the whole thing, but I might just cut off a piece and use different things. Here's some pieces that I had made that would just go in there. There's some cloth. Sometimes, you know, I might have material, and I do like this material. I bought this scrap material because I like it and I want to use it for something. And so I'm going to put it in a junk journal. But anyway, I just have all kinds of little bits and pieces and papers. And yes, it's junk. And yes, people may not understand that. And that's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to get it. it's going to provide a peace of mind for me and just a way to be creative when I don't have another way to be creative. It's hard to explain. If you're not a creative, artsy person, it's hard to explain that you have this desire to create, even though you're creating something with junk. It's still creating something. Okay, so I have this material here. Part of it looks like notebook paper, and like, you know, somebody just doodled and colored, and I love that. So I might take some of this. I'm not saying on this particular page, but I would cut a piece of this and just glue it in a notebook. So yes, I'll collect material, you know, stickers, tags, cards, anything interesting, you know. Like my Dr. Pepper box has a big strawberry on it. I saved the first one and then somebody threw it away. I was going to get Big Daddy to cut the Dr. Pepper part out and then cut the strawberry because it's strawberry cream soda or something like that. Dr. Pepper cans. And so I got another one today, and I told Big Daddy, before this gets thrown away, I want this cut out. But I don't think he threw it away. I think Paige might have threw it away, or Zeke might have, or somebody, you know. It happens because it's trash. And that's why they threw it away. I get it. But anyway, this whole shape here actually is a cupcake. It might go in there, and then something go on after all these are cut off. You know, something might go on here. A picture of something on the cupcake shape. I don't know. It's weird. It's crazy. It's just little bits and bobs of all kinds of stuff. Ribbon. I like to use ribbon in my junk journals and art journals, and stickers and tags and just cards, all kinds of stuff. I don't have a limit on what I can use. I don't. And then, you know, I have this little pad here that I don't know what that means, but I might write something out on here and stick it in my junk journal, you know? Pictures out of magazines and stuff like that always comes in handy when you're trying to do a junk journal. And I used to do that years ago, but like I said, you know, our house flooded in 2016 and I lost all my artsy typesy stuff, and so I'm kind of starting over again and just collecting things up for that purpose. And so I just took a composition notebook, and I had made this my last year's planner, and then this year I'm just painting on the pages, and I still have some pages to go, the back of the book that I never got to. So I'll still be painting some pages in here. See, I still didn't get to all that. And then sometimes it doesn't cover up, but things are going to be on there. So it doesn't have to cover them up completely, because you can still see some of that writing in the yellow. But things will be on the page, so it don't really matter. So I'll just be painting more pages as I go. And sometimes I can just sit and watch a movie. If I sit in here at my desk, I can watch a movie and just paint on pages. And like, you know, you can see here, it's not like anything that's supposed to be perfect or anything. I just slap some paint on some pages. Now, I did not glue pages together. Some people take these books, they'll either rip out pages, or sometimes they'll take 2 pages and glue them together. And they do that every 2 pages. They glue them together. I didn't do that either, because that's just another step. It does make your page stronger, but I haven't found this to be, it's not a big deal if I don't do that. I've done it before years ago, but I also done it this way years ago, and I don't have a preference over one way or another. I just wasn't wanting to do that extra step of gluing 2 pages together. So, yeah, I was lazy. Lazy. that had a lot of writing on it that was not going to cover up, and that's why I just threw some black on there. But anyway, yeah. That's what my art journal is going to be all about. Not art journal, junk journal. I have several books going. An art journal. A junk journal. A glue book. Maybe just a sticker book. Because I do have some stickers, and I had sticker books when I was a kid. And, I wonder if I still have those. I did, because my kids used to love to look at my old sticker books. And I don't know what happened to them. I have not seen them in several years. Anyway, they could be no longer here after the flood. We lost so much stuff there. I mean, we lost just everything. But sometimes we say things like, oh yeah, I have that book. And then I'll think and I'll be like, no, I used to have that book. I just told Big Daddy that Elijah and Chastity are going to stay here. And he perked up. Oh my gosh, he got so happy. He perked up and he's like, are they? Good. Now they are all going to see a movie. I don't know if it's Christmas Day or Friday, but they're all going to go see a movie together. I mean, Chastity's probably going to go with them, but I know the guys are all going to go see Avatar. I have no desire whatsoever to go see that movie. I did sit through one when Elijah was quite young. Hey, that was his, favorite movie. He watched that sucker over and over and over. But anyway, they used to go see a Star Wars movie. It seemed like every year a Star Wars movie came out right at Christmas. And they would always go see that. It was part of their Christmas tradition. I didn't go, but they all went. We would go out to eat at Olive Garden. And then they would all go see a movie together. And so I'm glad they're going to keep that tradition and go and do that. Makes me happy. And so I'll just have some downtime during that. I was looking for something to show you. Just part of my plans. Oh, wait, I think I see it. Hang on. It's going to be worth seeing, so give me a minute. My hands just have trouble picking up books and moving things around. One thing I did want to share that, if anybody's interested in doing an art journal, junk journal, whatever, these composition books are so cheap. They're like under $1 at Walmart. I think it might have been 50 cents. And they have some that has solid colors. You can also cover the front of that with scrapbook paper, or you can just cut something out, a picture or something, or a big sticker or whatever, and just cover up this part here, or you can leave that part. But you can use these for junk journals, art journals, sticker books, and what have you. Now, for me personally, I like the black and white speckle look because, it lets me know it's a composition book. And so I kind of like that. And some people might not like that look. They do have some of these that have solid. I saw them at Walmart today. They had some that had solid covers that were just like a yellow or red or something like that. But I really like the speckle look. And as I was saying, those are cheap. And you don't have to feel like you might mess something up because it's just a 50-cent notebook, right? I want to say it was 50 cents, but it might have been 97 cents. But I know it was under $1. I'm still pulling something out, but I'm having to remove one thing at a time because my hands don't want to pick up very much at a time right now. They're, okay. So now I'm at it. Okay. So I had this idea. to print off some of our pictures to use in junk journals and art journals and such. So, don't scream. Don't scream. Don't let this scare you. It's not Halloween. It's Christmas. But anyway, I printed off a black and white photo of myself. It did cut the top of my head off, but that's okay. I'm probably just going to cut it out about right here. Just use my big fat moon prednisone face. Because I always have a prednisone moon face, okay? And then I'm going to take like a magic marker and probably draw in some eyeshadow and draw in those eyebrows and some big old eyelashes. Take a magic marker and color the hair. And then I'm going to take that glitter paper that I just made and make her a big old crown to go on top of that head. Yes, I am. Won't that be fun? Yes. I mean, I'm telling you, I've got some ideas and I plan on just having fun. That won't amount to anything except I'm going to have fun doing it. And I'm going to be laughing at myself and trying not to pee myself the whole time I'm doing it. But yeah, I'm going to probably make those lips big. Oh, let's do it now. Let's just have some fun now. I can't wait, okay? But I did printed off several copies of that paper. If I could do these more than that at a time. I did, the way the printer did, it did cut off the tops of the heads, and that's okay. It got the main parts. And, you know, I could just cut out that face and glue it to something else, like inside a sunflower, you know? There's so many things that could be done. I could cut his head off right there, and I could put draw a big old sombrero or something to put on him. He did have a cowboy hat on in that picture. But, yeah, I just plan on cutting the heads out and using them. And so I'll be doing all kinds of fun stuff with them. I wanted some pictures of me and some pictures of him. And there, my eyes are closed. But you know what? I got some googly eyes. My eyes were closed in this picture. But I have some googly eyes. And so I'll give her some eyes. And since she's got white hair, y'all know that's me. Since my hair was so white in that picture, that will work really well with magic markers or some kind of paint pens or something to give her some colored hair. Won't it? Yes. And same thing here. Yeah, my hair will color really well. And I can put a crown on Big Daddy and a crown on me and just make some, you know, fun pictures. Yeah. I'm all about just having fun. And I can't wait. I can't wait to play with these. I did 5 copies of each of these. And I told Big Daddy, I said, I got some more pictures I'm going to do too. And then just throughout my art journals, I'll use these pictures everywhere. Art journal, junk journal, glue books, whatever. Oh, and look at that one. And somebody just posted that in the group. And I love that picture of the two of us also. And yeah, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun decorating those. And that's all. That's all I got. The next page I have here is cardstock, where I just traced off some things that I'm going to be painting or markering or whatever. So, yeah. And I was starting a Christmas journal, but here's the deal. I'm trying to make things to go on the Christmas journal pages. I need things to go on the pages. I have my book kind of sort of put together, but not really all the way. And then, but I need things to go on those pages. So I just need to have some fun and do that. Now, the hair is kind of dark on that one, but it still might show up something, but let me get my markers real quick. Oh, I forgot. I had got this at Walmart on my order. I have never seen this in the store, okay? Never. But I seen it on the website, the app, and it is a spinning organizer. And I do have a couple over here. I'm going to change up my desk and reorganize. And I have a cart that I have a lot of my markers and stuff on. I'm going to try to get this sticker off. Might get Elijah or Chassis to help me with that. But I put that on my list, on my cart, because, sorry, my oxygen tube is long and in the way, and my cart wouldn't roll. But I picked that up because, and I might change it out according to what I'm working on that day. I can come and pick things from my art cart. And then things that I'm going to be using for that day or something, I could just put over here. And then I'll be able to find them, you know, and work. Because otherwise, what I was doing was just a whole bunch of stuff was on my desk, and then I was just trying to push things out of the way to do stuff, and it just was kind of, yeah, in the way and distracting and not organized at all. But I'm looking for something. Here's a red. I want to give her some big old red lips. Like, I'm dying to do this, okay? I'm looking for my my fine liner red. So yeah, I thought I could just use that, and some days I'll just empty it and use whatever, go ahead and fill it up with the types of markers or paint or whatever I'm using that day. So it'll be evolving all the time, most likely. Now, I'm not even going to like try to make this perfect and draw it out or anything like that. But I am going to test my marker right here on the side. And so I'm going to exaggerate these lips. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm just all about not perfect. I'm not all about like trying to do things perfect. I'm about trying to have fun, okay? That's my whole goal. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yep. Oh, that is perfect. It is. I love it. Okay, so I found some of my black markers that I like to use to outline things and gave that a moment to dry. And so I put some of my Posco paint pens over here. I have lost my purple big one. I do not know where that could be. Like, I just don't understand how I would have lost a marker. But somehow, I obviously did. So I'm just going to trace out these lips. I love it. I love that. And so when I was picking out some pictures to print, I was definitely, you know, thinking of this in mind. What I was going to do and just have fun and just, yeah. There's no rules. There's no rules. I'm going to give this woman, I don't even know if I can say it's me. I'm going to give this woman some blue eyeshadow here. And she don't know how to put on makeup. Like, for real. I never was like a makeup girl. And so I don't really know how to put makeup on, to be honest. Do I have a brown? That's black. I have brown eyes, so I was looking for a brown, but there's a brown in this. And so, yeah, I think that needs to be shook really well. And then I'm going to make these eyes like bigger than life, okay? Oh, this brown's not wanting to write too well. Oh, there it goes. I'm not seeing that great today, but I'm trying. I don't think I got that one in the right place. Just not quite, but it'll be all right. I'm going to soak up that brown. Sorry. I was drinking some of my milk. So what are you guys doing on Christmas Eve? I'm just relaxing. You know, trying to do nothing. We did go to Walmart this morning and got our few things that we needed, got our order, and yeah, come home, put that away. I sat there on the phone with my friend Angela for a while because she is working this week. She does guard duty at her job, and so she doesn't have plans. Her family doesn't really do, you know, too much of nothing for holidays anymore. And so she volunteers to do guard duty, and they do pay good money for that. So she just has to sit up there and do nothing except talk on the phone or watch movies or something like that. Let me see it. Don't I have a Sharpie because I want to do her eyebrows, like, yeah. Yep. And then she needs her whole eye traced. And then probably should let that dry a bit better. But yeah. And let's see, she needs some big old pink cheeks, what she needs. Oh, you are probably wondering, like, what in the world have I clicked on today? Well, yeah. Thank you for clicking today. And I hope this brings you some kind of enjoyment or something. Hope you get something out of this. Oh, and I'm going to go back around that in black in a moment, but I need to let it dry. So let's talk about her hair. What can we do with that hair? I had purple hair at the time, so if I had purple, I just have this little fine liner. I don't have a fat purple. Let me look back here and see what I got in purple. I found a couple purples back here. Let me see which one's the big deal. This one Let me see how that writes. Oh yeah, that one, I like that. And it might even lighten that up a little bit. But let me see, this one is a fine liner. And this one is a brush tip. Well, no, it's more square tipped. But I think I like that first one that I pulled out. I was thinking I might have to give her blue hair, but I really wanted to give her purple because I had purple hair at the time of that photo. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to try not to get on that pink cheeks. And I'm just giving her some purple hair, okay? Maybe just highlights in all this, because a lot of times because of the medications I take and stuff like that, that's what either way a hairdresser had told me, that's why some of my hair just would not accept color. I dyed my hair purple when I was in my 40s. I always wanted purple hair. And when I hit 40, I did it. And I had purple hair for about close to 10 years probably. Alright. And remember, she is going to have a crown on also. Right at the top of this, but yeah, she looks kind of clownish. That's okay. That's okay. It's kind of what we're going for. Unusual. We're not going to be the same old, same old. All right. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing on Christmas Eve. Oh, just relaxing and, trying not to do too much. And then Elijah and them will come in sometime tonight. And I'll be so happy to see them. And their dog Ginger will be coming also. They leave their cats at home. They have 2 cats. Alright, those cheeks, I do want to outline them. Okay, she kind of looks like a drag queen, don't she? Oh my gosh. But you know what? It's silly, funny art. And so I'm not trying, I wasn't trying to trace right back over my black line. I wanted to make it look like it was several circles around it. And I kept accidentally getting same on the black line again. Yeah, this one worked out a little bit better. Okay. What was I supposed to say? Something. I was just going to say something, and now I done lost my train of thought. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So, if I had kind of like messed up on an eye or something, that would have been perfectly fine, because then I could have just drew a flower and cut out a flower and pasted it over one eye. So you see where I'm going with this? Nothing has to be perfect. Nothing's messed up. No matter what you do, it still turns out just fine. Oh, I do want to kind of go around her I don't know how much I'm going to cut out for that. And I'm just drawing a bunch of black lines up here just to get it the way I want it to look. Really and truly, there is no right way or wrong way to do art. It's according to how you want it to look. And you just keep going until it turns out how you want it to look. And so I'm going to add a little more purple in some of these places. Yeah, I was glad to find this little clear caddy thing, just because, you know, I can just leave it here at my desk or move it around. It don't have to stay on my desk. It can move around and make it, you know, supplies that I need at the moment. Now, my cutting is not great because I am right-handed, and I'm, you know, learning to cut with my left hand because I don't have enough fingers to open and close the scissors with my right hand. And I do have trouble, like, I can't cut. I cut on the inside of the black line every time, and I really wanted to cut on the outside, even leaving some white line around it, but I just hadn't got that part figured out with the scissors yet. And I'm not going to really cut out all those little bitty jiggers that I did. Now, also, you could take these pictures like this and then draw out a dress or something for the person, but I'm just going to do this ahead. Just doing a head on it. Oh yeah, I gotta cut this little piece right here. Well, I was gonna leave that little piece on there, but I might have to trim it up. I want it to kind of look a little jagged right there, but the scissors don't want to play. Alright, let me throw this trash away. So I went ahead and tore out a piece of my glitter paper that I just got at Walmart. And I turned this over. I turned this face upside down on here. And I can't really see it. Honestly, I can't. But I'm going to see about tracing out a crown. Something just kind of goofy like that. I'm not going for anything perfect or, you know. And so I'm just going to try to cut this out. And we're just going, I didn't have plans to start my 2026 art journal today, but you know what? That's just kind of the way the day went, okay? So, we're doing it, and I'm happy about it. Okay, Big Daddy had got some new serving spoons and some big wooden spoons at Walmart, so, and we each got a cup. I got a frog cup, and he got a really pretty teacup. And so we each got a cup, and he's in there washing those right now. Try to hold this. All right. Now, let's see what we ended up here with. We'll put this paper to the side. And voila. There she is in all her glory. Yo, I love that. I just think that's just the silliest, funniest thing today, okay? I love things like this and just being silly and fun. I'm all about fun and making art fun. Okay, so we're just going to start in this junk journal. There's some information there that I thought I might need to copy onto something else. And so let me get my glue stick. No, it should look better on this side or that side. My focal point. I think we'll just do it on this side. If I can get the lid off. Hang on. So actually, I ended up having to get Big Daddy to come open that glue, and he had trouble with it too, so it wasn't just me. Now, I closed the book because I didn't want him to see what I was doing. He would be like, Lord help us. And yes, somebody needs to help us. So I'm just going to put glue. I might have to get some more. I might have to get some. I don't know. I need to look at glue. I need to go in a store like I didn't think about it at Walmart today, or I could have went and looked. But I need to go in like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Walmart or somewhere and look at the glue so I can decide what glue. I did get some tacky. I do have tacky glue. But it's just a bit much. I think I just need glue sticks, maybe. This one is like super old and doesn't want to play right, but I'm still going to use it and get this glue out of here. It's not much left in it, I don't think, because it was way down here and I had to turn it to go up there. Okay guys, the battery on my phone had died, but I did glue in my face right here. Let me just see what I got going on here. I had to charge my phone up a little bit. So I glued my face in, and now I'm going to glue this crown on. Real quick. So my junk journal is going to be all about having fun, relaxing, nothing stressful whatsoever. It's all about having fun and relaxing and lots of laughing, and to the point where my cheeks are going to hurt while I'm working on this book because I'm going to be smiling the whole time. That is my whole goal for this book, is just have fun. And so that may not be your style. Your style might not be fun. I didn't mean it like that. You might not be wanting to have fun. I don't know. Your style might be more sharp lines and modern art and such as that. And that's fine. We don't have to have the same styles. But just know I'm going to have a lot more fun than you. No, I'm just kidding. I cut this out with some yellow paper. I just got a piece of yellow cardstock. And I'm just going to glue that on there. And I'm probably going to trace around it, but let me see. Big Daddy's asking me what was for dinner. Buddy, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he's thinking I've got the plans, because I don't know what we're doing. But, we really didn't get groceries. We got stuff for breakfast tomorrow and lunch, breakfast and lunch or whatever on. We got a bunch of snack stuff for the kids. And a pie. I wanted, everybody to have dessert. Snacks. They like pretzels. And, got their drinks that they like. Dr. Pepper and root beer. And Diet Coke for Carlton. Sweet tea for Dakota. So, that was the whole goal of today's shopping trip. Was to just get foods for my kids to enjoy while they're here. So, I don't know what we're having for dinner. Somebody should have brought that up earlier. I don't know. Anyway, so this was the start of my 2026 art journal, and I'm glad you guys came along with me while I started on this and just having a little fun. And I'll be doing some flip throughs, as I do pages, because probably every page I do won't be on video unless you just really, really want that. Somebody let me know. But I'll be working in other art journal type books also. So I even thought about doing a bow on each side, and I thought, well, that's too much. So there we go. And I'm going to throw this one in my box over there with the little tags and stuff like that, and it can be used on something else later. And I could have done this on glitter paper, but I'm trying to kind of saving that glitter paper for special things, or I don't know. I don't want the whole pages in it. And I got out my favorite letters. I was thinking of stamping over here, "Welcome to Crazy Town." Yeah, and these are my favorite letters And so I think I will stamp out Welcome to Crazy Town over here. And then I have like a rainbow stamp that I had picked up somewhere for $1.99. And I think I'll put that maybe here or something. What's funny, I cracked up when I noticed this, but here's me, right? I'm going to put Welcome to Crazy Town over here. And then the sticker that was already here says, Lord, let them see you in me. Okay, that's me. Lord, let them see you in me. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. I hope y'all can see the Lord in me here. Does anybody else find that as funny as I do? Because I could sit here and laugh about that for a while. That is too funny. And like I said, oh yeah, I stamped these little, from where I cut out that. I'm having trouble picking up anything today. Hang on a second. I had stamped out, when I had cut that out, I just put some hearts on the back of that. And I'm just going to cut those out. I'm just going to cut those out real quick. And then I'm going to end this video because I need to go see what Big Daddy is wanting for dinner. What's he want? Surely he's got something in there he can fix, but he obviously feels like we need to talk about it. So I'll go talk about it with him. I hope you all are enjoying your day and having a relaxed time. Now see, I have a heart there now. And I'll put it on this page over here somewhere around Welcome to Crazy Town. And that way that glittery paper will just tie it into the other side a little bit. And I'll probably be adding some more little tags and whatever. But I will be using every inch of that glitter paper that I can, just like this. You know, stamping out something on the back of it and cutting it out. And this did get cut off the top of one of the little humpies on the hearts, but it's okay. So somewhere on that page will be those little hearts. Get my trash. Thank goodness I have a little trash can right beside my chair. And I can just put my trash in there. Alright guys, so that's what I'm going to do is stamp out Welcome to Crazy Town. And then some other stuff might go in here. Oh, I think I did pull out some pink washi tape. There's some already on there. But I might just go around that with some pink washi tape or something right there. But yeah, that's all about my junk journal. This book is going to be full of just crazy art junk journal stuff. Anything there to have fun. And that's what it's about. Nothing is like planned or anything like that. It'll just be spur of the moment type stuff. Anytime I need to relax and just chill for a bit, that's what I will do. Is just come to my art journal. Junk journal. There's so many different names. There's also a trash journal, a glue book. I mean, you can call it whatever you want to call it. Some people sew in their books. And so that's really cool too. So there's no rules. Just remember that. If you want to start a junk journal, like I said, I'm just using an old notebook that was already used. You can use anything. You don't have to have a brand new notebook. You don't have to have a special art journal book or anything like that. There's no rules. You don't have to spend a lot of money, is what I'm trying to say. You got an old phone book? Are you old enough to have an old phone book in your home? I wonder if anybody does. We do not have any phone books. We had some at one point, and I remember chunking them. Alright. I might have did that a little too tight because it's wanting to curl up, but I just kind of wanted to border that corner. And there we go. So one day I will come back when I'm working in this and flip back over here and show you how this page turned out. But this is the, you know, the opening page to my art journal. So I just want to say welcome to Crazy Town, and Lord, let them see you and me. That's the best. That is the best. I mean, I did not know that when I was putting this picture in here what that said. And a few minutes ago, I was like, what does that say? And I had to pull it up really close to me to see. And I was like, that is perfect. Perfect. All right, guys. You all have a wonderful Christmas Eve. And I will be back tomorrow with a Merry Christmas video. Hopefully, I don't end up in the hospital. Last time I said I'd be back with an official Happy Thanksgiving video, I ended up in the hospital, so we're not going to repeat that, okay? I'm breathing much, much better. So, love you all, and see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.